the channel from the Spider-Man No Way Home wave, we've got Matt Murdock, and we've got the Sandman.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel, from the latest and greatest from Marvel Legends, we got the No Home wave, Matt Murdock, and the Sandman. But for all your Marvel Legend needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up DJC Collectibles. Use discount code 8OFFDJC to save 8% off your entire order. Got to get a deal out there. And Matt Murdock and the Sandman, two all-timers out there. And I think I'm a little more excited for the Thomas Hayden Church Sandman out there. Good heavy metal brother over there. And we'll talk about that maybe a little bit here. But we're going to start it off with Matt Murdock. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And it's finally time we get an updated Matt Murdock in lawyer gear. We've had Daredevils, but not too many lawyer Matt Murdocks. And unfortunately, right before the start of this very review, tragedy. It struck right here at the table, as I did bring out my old school Matt Murdock right here to compare it to. And I just put him down here, simply dropped him on my table, and his glasses broke. Can you believe that? The glasses broke on him. So I got broken glasses, so I guess I'm very happy we got this figure now, because this one just crumbled apart. But I do like that they have his eyes closed underneath the glasses, because the glasses aren't removable on this. So that's something a little bit different. But heartbreak, disappointment right here at the table. Thankfully, got a new model to replace this one, I guess is what we'll have to do. I think I'll pop the head off that one and use that body for a custom on something else. I think that's what I'm going to have to do, is I'll use this Matt Murdock going forward. But let's take a look at old Matt Murdock here. A guy in a suit. I don't know if it'll set the world on fire. It could be a little bit too deep of a cut. However, you can put this with your G.I. Joes. You can put it with other toy lines, a person in a crowd, a street scene. You can do whatever you want with this one if you don't want it as Matt Murdock. But of course, Matt Murdock, probably the most famous blind lawyer of all time. Name me another one. Name me another one. There you go. Big window box here, of course, plastic free. Not this one. We got the plastic with this. Big, heavy, sturdy cardboard. We're here for that as well. Spider-Man No Way Home. We're here for that, and we're going to unbox the whole wave on the channel, as you guys do know, as usual. We always do it. Marvel Legends at the top right there. Then on the back, what do you know? We got the Spider-Man crew right there looking good. Jibber jabber UPCs. We do get a little bit of a blurb, though. Let's check out the blurb, see what it says right here about Matt Murdock. With Peter under investigation by the Department of Damage Control, Matt Murdock steps in knowing, there we go, easy for me to say, the web slinger will need a really good lawyer. And we all need a good lawyer sometime, and I would imagine sometime. I haven't needed one yet, maybe one of these days. We'll see what happens. I get people threatening to sue me all the time, and I say, go for it, sue me. Because they don't have a leg to stand on, that's why I say that. If they did, I'd say, oh, please don't sue me, but that's the way it goes. Business, it's tough world business. See you later, goodbye. Spider-Man style, see you later, goodbye. Matt Murdock coming in hot. Coming in looking only like a Matt Murdock could look, with his glasses and suit, and he's got his cane on, a much better cane than the prior edition. Pop him out of there. Got a little stack of something or another right there. And can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? I got it. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. Let's dive into the accessories here first. We do get a blind man's cane right here. A white cane, a little bit of black action there, a little black handle, a little handle over. You put your hand through here and you just kind of feel around the world is what you do there. But very, very on brand for Matt Murdock here. So we do have that. Then he comes with a stack. Is this blood money? I'm not sure. I don't remember what this is. Oh, it's a brick. That's right, they threw that brick through the window and they had it written on the newspaper. Believe Mysterio is what it says right there. I remember that. Somebody threw a brick through the window. Wasn't it when he was meeting Peter or something? Something like that. I hadn't seen the movie in forever. But it does look good. That's nice enough to have, I guess. It's one of those accessories you can use for other stuff if you really wanted to. But now we got Matt Murdock out of the package. Definitely a different Matt Murdock than this one. There's no doubt about it, as we do get pinless joints on here. I'm here for that all day long. Some similarities, and I like that they did keep it different with the gray suit on the new one, black suit on the old one, and a different head for sure. I do think the old one looked more like the Daredevil actor than this one. Maybe that's just me. That could just be my interpretation. Once again, I don't think the glasses come off on this guy either. I'm going to be careful. Yeah, they don't come off on here. So you do got the glasses there, a little rose color, a little circular glasses action off to the side. A haircut you could truly set your watch to. A good lawyer haircut. A good respectable lawyer haircut is what that one is there. But looking good. No issues with this Matt Murdock head on my end. Then you get down to a suit, just a plain Jane gray suit, white shirt underneath, black tie. Can't get much more basic in the suit department than this one, and I think we're here for that. This is a great custom fodder. This is great to build this or buy extras of these guys. If you need suited people, put different heads on them, things like that. That definitely will work out if that's what you're looking to do. Maybe a little skinny, and we always see these suited Marvel characters maybe being a little bit skinnier than I think they should be. A little bit more muscle wouldn't hurt, but it gets the job done. It gets the job done. And of course, the arms go all the way around on this one. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, hands back forth, side to side. Hands are removable, but we didn't get any extra hands here. You do got the ab crunch underneath, which is nice. Hula hoop right there. Big old Matt Murdock splits if you do need them. Leg does go up. Thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees, very, very tight there. And then the ankles back and forth, side to side. I do think I'm going to like this ankle or shoe mold better than the previous. The previous suited ones, it was way too flat, very tough to get these guys to stand, no doubt about it. You can see here, he stands just fine without a stand, but we're going to do the ringside collectible stand challenge here. We always do that. Does he fit? What do you know? Fits perfectly on a ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save 10% on ringside collectibles, as I always say, but fits perfectly right there. Here for that all day long. But Matt Murdock, a guy in a suit. Not bad for what it is, and I'm glad it came along because I just broke my old one, so I don't know. It is what it is. But now we turn our attention to good heavy metal brother Thomas Hayden Church as the Sandman. Oh my gosh. Mr. Sandman. There he is, looking good, and he looks like he's naked. He's just covered in sand. He went out to the beach and forgot his clothes and said, I know what I'll do. I'll get all wet and I'll roll in the sand and nobody will believe that I'm really naked under here. Who knows? And one time, story time with Kyle, I was at a hotel for work in Chicago one time. And it was early. It was like 6:30 in the morning. I was getting up, going out the door to, go to the meeting I had to do too that day. And I'm going out there and I'm walking in the hallway and all of a sudden there's a guy and he's dumping off his breakfast. He's putting it in like the hallway there, just laying it down, the whole tray and all that stuff. And the door shut behind him. But guess what? He was naked. Yes, it's true. And he's like, could you help me out? And I'm just sitting there looking at this naked guy in the hallway. And he's just like, I need help here. And I'm like, boy, that's tough to be you. I said, man, you're really fortunate I'm right here and not some like chick or something or like a bunch of little kids or an old grandma. And then he said, hey, could you go down? Here's my number. Go get me a new card. And I said, all right. And then I just left. I didn't help him out. And hopefully he got back into his hotel room. I just walked out of the place, said, joke's on him. No, I did the right thing. I helped out. I went to the desk. I got an extra card. I brought it up to the naked guy, and I kind of looked like this. Said, here you go. And I went off on my business that day. It was my good deed for the day, but it was a shocking start to my business morning, to say the least, right there. The more you know, the more you know. But there he is, old naked Sandman looking good. We got some extra effect pieces in the hand department here. Almost one of those figures you feel they could have really built out to a deluxe one, like the Octopus and Green Goblin. I don't know if they didn't think there was enough meat on the bone or enough sales on the bone to do that. But it's a start. It's a start, we'll say that. Uniform packaging here. No Way Home, of course, Spider-Man. Thomas Hayden Church, looking only like he could look. Look at how he walked right off the set of Wings back in the day. Oh, shout out to Wings. And then, of course, like I said, Thomas Hayden Church, big heavy metal brother, loves himself some UFO. Big UFO fan like myself. He also loves the Kiss of the World and pretty much all your 70s rock staples and metal staples. He's in the boat. He's in the team. He's here for it all day long. On the back, a little poster action. Then we got a little bit of blurb. Got the UPC's warnings, all that fun stuff down low. Let's see what it says about the Sandman. Flint Marco, and I believe somebody fact-checked this. He was named after Flint from G.I. Joe. I think that is the case. Stuck in sand form, must go with the flow to get himself back home. It's all about getting back home. Oh, it's all about it. It's all about speeding back to my baby is what it is about at the end of the day. Shout out to Ace. Pulling old Sandman out. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. Spider-Man style. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic Prison. Sandman looking good. A lot of effect pieces. A lot of different stuff with this one. We're going to see what all the fuss is about here. And get all this out. We got some tape. It's not quite McFarlane strength tape. As we all know, Todd McFarlane's sitting right over there on the couch, as usual, watching. See you later, making deals, putting out new figures, doing his thing over there. But let's dive into this here. Now, we got 2 fists of Sandman Fury on the figure right out of the package. We're always here for that. But we also have 2 kind of maniacal gripping hands here. So you got a little bit of this stuff if you don't want the fist. Choose your own adventure if you really want to. And then, of course, you get these kind of big cufflinks here. Sand cufflinks, I guess. Make his forearms look a little bit bigger because you can use them with these 2 big old open hands here, making him look like, you know, he's growing those big old hands like the Sandman would do. So we do have some of that going there, and that's it. Would have been cool to have, you know, we've seen Sandman in the past from, I think, Marvel Select and maybe even Marvel Legends. Maybe it was just Marvel Select, but we had a little extra pieces, a little different stuff we go on. You could take, I think it was a Marvel Select one, you could break him off at the hip and put him in something. It would have been really cool to build this guy out, but not in the cards here, not in the cards. But I will tell you one thing, all day long, this looks like Thomas Hayden Church. If somebody handed me this head, and I would say, wow, it's Thomas Hayden Church. Why is he in stone? Or why is he caked in peanut butter? What's he up to? That's what I would probably say. But he does look like the Sandman when he's all sandy in the movie. But spot on Thomas Hayden Church for what it is. Definitely looks like him. Now, of course, this is going to be like peanut butter all over the place for this guy. We got a couple of darker spots to give it a little extra oomph, but you do got a little texture feel to him, a little sandy texture, a little bit, I would say there. But it is a very interesting figure. It just looks kind of like a naked man is really what it looks like at the end of the day. And you even got his butt back here, hanging out, chilling with some sand. Articulation can be the same as a lot of the figures. Arms go all the way around, bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows at least. We're here for that. Fist of Fury, back and forth, side to side. Hula hoop at the top. No traditional waist on this one. And then you do get the big old splits if you do need them. No drop down hips on these. You do get a thigh cut. Double jointed knees. No boot cut, but you do get the ankles back and forth, side to side. Of course, does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on the old ringside stands. He does fit on there pretty well. Pretty well there, but not a lot to do with this figure here. Obviously, it's nice we get a few different effect pieces, but it's just a little bit of a strange figure, really. It's just really looks like a naked man or an artist rendition of a naked guy is really what it looks like. So you might have to explain yourself if you have this prominently on a display stand somewhere in your collection. People walk by and say, I like your figures. I'm not so sure about that naked guy, though. What's he all about? And you'll have to explain yourself. I'm prepared to explain it. It's going to be a front rower in my collection. There you go. But there it is, kind of the ancillary guys from this wave. We got Matt Murdock, we got the Sandman. What are your guys' thoughts? You guys here for these 2? Long game, no game, play in the game? It's all about the game and how you play it. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on the other YouTube channel. And both channels do roll up to the Patreon for early access. Patreon, your best way to support this YouTube channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X. The _Kyle_Peterson on Threads. And on Instagram. So for the Sandman and Matt Murdock, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.